My name is James. Bills. Bills are a pain in my ass, dude. I mean, I understood that, money, no matter what, has value, and, I really wish they had told me to save more, because I'd be a lot better at it. When I was a kid, I understood that adulting was going to be a pain in the butt. I took my time growing up. Yeah, it's just adulting.
How's it going, guys? I'm Jay Cologne, aka Freak Show. Being adult, it's not easy. Especially being a kid and having no worries, and then being an a young adult, like late teens, early 20s. That's still that can be a little difficult here and there, but once you get into your later 20s, it becomes a whole new thing. Having kids, that really forces you. I watched this movie, and it really put things in perspective for me right before my kid was born. And in that, Ben Affleck says that life is like a show, and then instead of being the lead, once you have kids, you become the stage, and they become the lead. And that really got me. And being an adult is about moving forward and taking responsibility for yourself. And once you have a kid, especially, your life is no longer your life. Your life is about their life. It's about maturity and learning and growing to be every year it should be about growing and becoming a new version of yourself, a better version of yourself, for not just for yourself, but for everybody around you in your life. And just going with the motions. You got to grow with the world that's growing with you, otherwise it'll leave you behind.
So my name is Maya, and I've wanted to be a teacher for as long as I can remember. When I was in elementary school, I had a really hard time with reading, writing, math, but I noticed that the more that my teachers had faith in me, the more I had faith in myself. And so it just got to a point where I just had some fantastic teachers, and I wanted to give back, and I wanted to inspire someone the way that my past teachers have inspired me. So that's how I have gotten to where I'm at right now in my current job as a teacher. I'm an intervention teacher, so I help students who are struggling with reading and writing, and that's honestly my favorite subject. I love reading and writing, so I try to help them figure out what their passion is, and I try to use that as a lens to teach literacy skills and writing skills. And that's all the fancy stuff that maybe I would for sure say in an interview, but if I was going to talk about expectations before and after, I'd say that as a kid, I feel like I would be way different than I was back then. Something that was cool in middle school was my 8th grade science teacher. He had us all write ourselves a note to our future selves, and on the envelope it says, "Do not open until 2011, which is the year I graduated from high school. And sure enough, I read the note, and it started out, "Hi, how are you doing?" My name is Maya. My favorite color is purple. Still purple. I love to eat Thai food. Still love to eat Thai food. Love to eat Flaming Hot Cheetos. Still love Flaming Hot Cheetos. And one of the most important things I wrote in that note was that the most important thing for me, and it's always been that way, is to find love. And that still hasn't changed. It's always been a goal of mine to find true love. And I feel like maybe I've found it now. We're still a ways off, but you know, every day, every month, every week is just getting a bit better and better. But something I didn't expect as a child from growing up is that I'd always still be learning. I feel like as a child I felt that I would have more figured out by now. And you know what? I feel like I'm still always learning. I still have so much to learn. And a part of that is very nerve-wracking, but at the same time, a part of that is consoling, because part of me feels like I should have more figured out, but at the same time, I feel like it's a good thing that I don't know everything. Like, I have more time and I have more people to meet. I have more people to learn from. So I am fine with this state that I feel like I'm in. I feel like I'm in this state of not really knowing anything for sure and having some things down for certain, like my priorities, like love, my family, friends. I know what I love to do, and I know what my goals are for the future, and I am motivated, and I want to keep learning, and I want to keep trying, and I feel like the most important thing for me is just to help people at the end of the day, because I don't know, like, there have been so many times where I've needed help, or I've needed a word of wisdom, and I haven't necessarily gotten it. So I don't know. I just want to help people at the end of the day. So I think as long as I'm doing that, then I will be meeting my goal as an adult.
How you doing? My name is Paulus Kelly. How's it feel to be grown up? It's tough. You know, life throws you a bunch of like sucker punches, and you just gotta take them and just keep going. Day after day, just push through it like a roller coaster. Up, it's like, you know, when you're a kid, no worries, you don't give a shit. You know, have fun. But then, yeah, get out of high school, all of a sudden you guys are like, oh, I gotta do taxes. Oh, I gotta buy a car. Gotta build your credit. And you're just like, oh shit. Put in the world. Either you float or you sink. That's how it is.
My name is Alex Bomars. Honestly, it kind of sucks, you know, like trying to find, like obviously you're growing up, you're out of high school, you have to earn money, and sometimes the job market isn't always as, you know, I can't think of the right word, but like they look for a certain skill set that you may or may not have, and even if you do, it's like sometimes they don't give you enough hours, sometimes they give you more hours than you're comfortable with. And another part about growing up, learning what it means to love and to be loved, like the certain expectations that you learn that you need along the way. Also learning about how the real world is, like you see, like as a kid you kind of see it, like you learn more about how dark the world can really be, but then you need to look for that that light at the end of the tunnel.